Hi, I'm Max Hanesworth. I'm from Texas State University, where I majored in applied math and acting, and I'm originally from Anacortes, Washington. Yeah, so I looked into the association between lead exposure, locus of control, and its modification on depression symptoms. So we used a study called the MHOS, which looks at around 15,000 Mexican adults older than 50, and it does a bunch of interview questions and tracks a bunch of biometric things. And in 2018, they took hair samples to measure people's exposure to heavy metals. It's an underutilized part of the study, so our PI was really interested in looking at lead exposure, which we found in previous literature to be neurotoxic. And we did some logistic regression using depression, which we categorized as has or doesn't have high depression as our outcome variable. And overall, we found a surprisingly low or insignificant association with lead. Part of it is not a large enough sample, but also we think that it's being confounded by gender, because there's some really large gaps in a lot of the demographics between men and women in our sample. Women are way more depressed, they have lower exposure to lead, they're less healthy, and they are less educated, in this subsample at the very least. But we did find that the external locus of control was really impactful. It had 40% odds increase for depression with those that have external versus those that are internal. And when I say locus of control, what that means is if you're an external, you believe that things outside of yourself have far more influence on your life outcome than your own actions. Well, if you're internal, you believe that you have ultimate control over what you do. And so something about not believing in your own control of your life increases people's odds of being depressed. And so in the future, we're really interested in exploring that more and also looking at what might be causing that gender imbalance in lead exposure. It's been wonderful. I've really enjoyed getting to meet so many different people from both a really diverse set of backgrounds and states, and we've all gotten along really well. I think that social aspect has been one of my personal favorite parts. It's also been a really new experience for me to have more formal research, and it's been enjoyable and really kind of helped me see a potential future path forward. And so yeah, it seems like our poster might turn into a paper, which might end up being a really cool thing in the future. So yeah.